lose a dream, it just incubates as a hobby. Always deliver more than expected. Optimism is important. You have to be a little silly about the goals you are going to set. There's a phrase I learned in college called having a healthy disregard for the impossible. That is a really good phrase. You should try to do things that most people would not do. You know what it's like to wake up in the middle of the night with a vivid dream? And you know that if you don't have a pencil and pad by the bed, it will be completely gone by the next morning. Sometimes it's important to wake up and stop dreaming. When a really great dream shows up, grab it. I think it is often easier to make progress on mega-ambitious dreams. I know that sounds completely nuts. But, since no one else is crazy enough to do it, you have little competition. There are so few people this crazy that I feel like I know them all by first name. They all travel as if they are pack dogs and stick to each other like glue. The best people want to work the big challenges. It is often easier to make progress on mega-ambitious dreams. Since no one else is crazy enough to do it, you have little competition. Always work hard on something uncomfortably exciting. Especially in technology, we need revolutionary change, not incremental change. I have always believed that technology should do the hard work, discovery, organization, communication, so users can do what makes them happiest, living and loving, not messing with annoying computers. That means making our products work together seamlessly. Small groups of people can have a really huge impact. The ultimate search engine would basically understand everything in the world, and it would always give you the right thing. And we're a long, long ways from that. If we were motivated by money, we would have sold the company a long time ago and ended up on a beach. You don't need to have a 100-person company to develop that idea. We don't have as many managers as we should, but we would rather have too few than too many. We should be building great things that don't exist. You have to combine both things, invention and innovation focus, plus the company that can commercialize things and get them to people. Anything you can imagine probably is doable, you just have to imagine it and work on it. Basically, our goal is to organize the world's information and to make it universally accessible and useful. If we are not trusted, we have no business. If you're not doing some things that are crazy, then you're doing the wrong things. Many leaders of big organizations, I think, don't believe that change is possible. But if you look at history, things do change, and if your business is static, you're likely to have issues. Most of us carry at least one device, all the time, every day. In fact, many of us would feel naked without our smartphone. It's hardly surprising mobile search queries and mobile commerce are growing dramatically across the world. It is a tremendous responsibility for us to have all the eyes focused on what we do and give people exactly what they need when they ask for it. part of our brand is that we're pretty understated in what we do. If you look at other technology companies, they might pre-announce things, and it will be a couple years before they really happen, and they don't happen in the way they said they would. Over time, it's becoming more and more understood by people that we're acting in their interests. And that's a very, very powerful thing for our brand. I like going to Burning Man, for example. An environment where people can try new things. I think as technologists we should have some safe places where we can try out new things and figure out the effect on society. What's the effect on people, without having to deploy it to the whole world? My job as a leader is to make sure everybody in the company has great opportunities, and that they feel they're having a meaningful impact and are contributing to the good of society. As a world, we're doing a better job of that. My goal is for Google to lead, not follow that. As we transition from one screen to multi-screens, Google has enormous opportunities to innovate and drive ever higher monetization. Just like search in 2000. Sergey and I founded Google because we're super optimistic about the potential for technology to make the world a better place. Think about how many people are underserved by transportation today, like those with disabilities, and how self-driving cars will transform their lives. Or the wasted time you sit in your car every day commuting to and from work. Or the deaths and injuries that could be avoided. Excellence matters, and technology advances so fast that the potential for improvement is tremendous. So, since becoming CEO again, I've pushed hard to increase our velocity, improve our execution, and focus on the big bets that will make a difference in the world.